Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Mesa City Council study session for the afternoon of December the 4th. I'll note that all of our council is present for this meeting. Item 1 on our agenda is to review the agenda for tonight's council meeting. So, council, I wasn't here for our meeting on Thursday, but I know we went over this agenda then. Is there any additional information you'd like on anything on tonight's agenda? Mr. Freeman?
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. On 4B on the agenda, I sent some emails to Mr. Brady. Did you want to just? Yeah, I did. I got the answer. If we could just discuss it. So I just wanted, on July 3rd, when we approved going forward with the monies, it said that there would be 105 rooms, and now it's 110 rooms.
Is that good?
Okay.
No, for the same amount of room.
I know, mine never worked.
Is it, is it now?
It sounds like we can,
Okay, my light's just not coming on. Yes, we were able to get 5 more rooms for the same amount of price. It just has to do with the way, if you've been out to the Windermere, the way the buildings are situated, they kind of come in, units are associated with a building. So it was so for the same, we got 25 rooms because it more corresponded with the physical layout of the way that hotel's set up with those different modules. I don't know if they're called those separate buildings that have rooms in them. So it was just easier to get one building.
Okay. And then the other question is on our sworn personnel. I'd asked the question about, are we using general fund dollars?
We've always used general fund dollars.
Okay.
Yeah, we've never relied upon, and we can't use, and then in some cases, we can't use the federal dollars for public safety. So from the beginning, we've always used, and so it's in the budget today. It's already established in the budget to cover security.
Okay. The last one I saw in line D in part of the contractual obligation, it said submit quarterly reports of activities completed and performance period. And I was wondering if we're submitting reports like that to Arizona Department of Housing, is that correct, Natalie? That if council could receive some of that information, is that possible?
Sure.
So we know what's going on,
Well, it's the dashboard. We
progressing.
have a dashboard today, right, that we've shared with council that shows the activities or the progress of what happens with those that come through the Off the Street program. So I think it's still there. It's an active dashboard that anybody could go look at, the public or the council. We can give you that link.
Is it MAG generated though?
No. When it's talking
Is
about
it
off the streets,
is it our own
it's just
dashboard?
because these are ours, yeah.
Okay.
So we can get that link to the council, yeah.
Okay. I think that's all I have. Thank you.
thank you. Council, other questions regarding anything on tonight's agenda? All right, hearing none. Next item on our agenda is current events and conferences attended. Council, have anything you'd like to share with us? Julie, anything?
I had to pull up my notes. yes.
Okay.
I'll go. Okay. Saturday morning, I got to do the Boys and Girls Club shopping event. We missed you this year, Mayor, but I know you were somewhere important. But that was such a great organization. And Raising Cane's gave $200 to each kid, and we got to go shop with them for clothes and toys for Christmas, and I love doing that. And then Saturday night, I got to go to the Be Kind People Project, their annual fundraising gala. They raised over $950,000. Yeah, are you all shocked too? Yeah, I know, yay. It was amazing, and they just do it by asking. They don't even do auctions and things like that. Anyways, I love the organization. We're still working on making Mesa the first Be Kind city. We've made some good progress with that and with Mesa Public Schools. So I'm excited to keep working with them, and they're such a great organization doing amazing things to help kids and adults be more kind. And then I want to introduce Beth Ann Kaib. How do you say your last name? Okay, Beth Ann Kaib. She's with Mesa Leadership, and she shadowed me this afternoon. So happy to have her here, and I love that program. So thank you for being here. That's it for me.
Great, thank you. Mr. Heredia.
2 items. We've kicked off the toy drive that we do for Banner Children's Hospital here in West Mesa. We are collecting toys at the Dobson Ranch Golf Course or If you want to provide a donation, you can contact our office and we'll let you know where to make that donation. But we're looking for this Friday. If you have any toys that you can donate, please drop them off at Dobson Ranch Golf Course on Dobson and Baseline around there. And then second, also like Julie, I have Colleen Coons, who's on the Mesa Leadership Program, who's shadowing me this afternoon. So welcome, Colleen.
Councilmember Duff.
Yeah, lots of things. On Friday morning, I attended the Mesa Community College's President's Advisory Council. Very exciting, all the things they're doing there. On that evening and Saturday morning, I attended and hosted a job fair at Eagles Community Center. And I just want to put a shout out to thank all the employers and nonprofits and services that joined in and were part of the job fair. A big thanks, a huge thanks to my district coordinator, Priscilla Gutierrez, Sarah Tolar, Lisa Cartwright Harris, Tanya Gerard, Catherine White, and Ryan Smith from Economic Development. Thank you. They worked very hard to put this together as the first job fair that we've done, and there will be more. Today was the busiest day the Workforce Center has experienced since they've been open in response to the inquiries at the job fair. So thank you to all the efforts. You're providing opportunity and changing the trajectory of people's lives for the better. That afternoon, I also stepped in on the East Valley Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Multicultural Fair at Porter Elementary. It's always, I love that, and having cultures coming together for performances and goods. On Sunday, we had the National Guard muster at Sloan Park. Councilmember Freeman was there with me, in which we saluted all the arms of the National Guard, and you could probably be more eloquent in how to do that. It's only done every 5 years, and we're honored to have it in Mesa this year. And I just want to say a word to mark Sandra Day O'Connor's passing. She was the first woman Senate Majority Leader in the country right here in Arizona. And she was the first woman judge on the United States Supreme Court. She was against judicial reforms driven by partisan reasoning and truly believed in objective and respectful civil discourse. She founded the nonprofit Sandra Day O'Connor Institute, is dedicated to promoting civil discourse, civic engagement, and civics education. I think in today's world of partisan politics, that's highly regarded, and getting back to those principles are important. She will forever be remembered being a bridge for women in leading government, all the firsts that she had, and the integrity in which she served. So she will be missed, and we appreciate her service to our country and our state. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll second that. I mean, it's been very educational to listen to some of the programming that's come out since the passing of Justice O'Connor, and I think we maybe had an underappreciation for the significance of her contributions. So thank you for bringing that up. Anyone else? Mr. Freeman.
Well, I have one. Thank you for attending the Arizona National Guard muster. That was very engaging. About 3,500 military personnel throughout the state of Arizona were at Rio Salado at the Cub Stadium. With that, I know that Mr. Hughes, Mike Hughes, is walking on cloud nine. I want to give him a shout out because the Valley Partnership did a service project at the East Valley Men's Shelter, and there were over 100 volunteers, and all the equipment and landscaping goods were there. So if you go by the East Valley Men's Shelter, it's completely changed. So we kind of challenged him here at the dais, so he's taken advantage of that. And he admitted he could not have done it without the help of the Valley Partnership and everybody there. It was phenomenal. I was there for quite a while, and I'm impressed. So with that, more good things are going to come from the East Valley Men's Shelter. So thank you.
Thank you. Anything else, Council? I'll apologize again for missing our study session on Thursday. I spent 3 nights and 2 days in Dubai. I got back late last night, and a grateful to Bloomberg Philanthropies for inviting me and paying for me to go be part of COP28, which is the annual United Nations Conference on climate. This year, for the first time, there was a convening as part of that. It's called the Local Climate Action Summit. So mayors from across the world and governors were invited to be a part of that convening. I found it fascinating, and have already brought back to staff some questions that I have regarding some real opportunities for Mesa, I think, to advance our climate action plan, and some opportunities for funding to include engaging particularly the youth of our city. I think we all know the fourth pillar of our climate action plan is the first three have to do with what we as an organization are going to do, the city of Mesa, but the fourth is the importance of engaging the community, realizing that our contribution as a city is somewhat limited, to really be impactful. We need to broaden the efforts beyond the borders of our organization. So I think it was a very long and at the same time quick, if that's kind of an oxymoron, trip, but I really appreciate the opportunity to be invited and the organizations that funded my trip to go out there. And thank you for filling in for me while I was gone. Anything else to share, Council? If not, Mr. Brady, what does our schedule of future meetings look like?
Yes, Mayor, and I just wanted to confirm, I think I got it correct. I just want to mention that Sandra Day O'Connor actually spoke when we opened up the new court buildings in Mesa. So that was a little bit of Mesa history connection there, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. There you go. I know this is very exciting for the council, so we have one more study session this week on December 7th, 7:30 a.m. and our last city council meeting for the year before the break will be Monday, December 11th at 5:15. Thank you.
Thank you. Council, that concludes our agenda for this meeting. Is there a motion to adjourn? Thank you, Mr. Summers. Seconded by Mr. Heredia. All in favor, please say aye. 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 Thank you. We'll reconvene at 5:45 upstairs for the regular council meeting.